How's it going, guys? Devoyant here today, and today, before we start off this video, I just want to say sorry because I was planning to do a Wolves career mode, and I just haven't got the time to go and do that. I have recorded some, I've edited some gameplay, and all sorts, but it's so long-winded that I just wouldn't be able to get to where I would want to get to, because I don't have a lot of time enough to even do these videos anyway. So I just have to try to make the most out of what I can, and doing gameplay, recording like pre-season, transfers, like squad stuff. It's a lot of stuff, and it would normally take, like, the videos would be like half an hour long, which I doubt you guys would happily sit through a video where that's half an hour long anyway. So I instead of that, I've just done a best players to sign. I mean, there's about 5 players here, I think, which are just good young players to go and sign on your career modes. I mean, a team that I really like to do is Wolves, obviously, as I was gonna do. but they have a nice budget, about 90 million if you have the 60% increase. Other than that, I think it's like, what is it, like 50-60 million. So that's all right, that's okay. But anyway, so yeah, getting into the first player, here we have Jadon Sancho, Borussia Dortmund. What I've done here is I've just added a little brief overview of him, as well as like his like their best card on the game, like an ultimate team at the moment. So let's start off with Jadon Sancho. He's currently 18 years old and has a potential of 90 rated, as you can see there on his future cards. I think all the players that have future cards, I'm pretty sure like that's their potential. So anyway, he's about 78 rated on career mode, and he normally costs you about 10 to 20 million, which for a lovely 18-year-old winger, that's absolutely fantastic. You know, he's one of those players that I have used myself on career mode, and I got him from like a 75 to like a 92 within 2 seasons. It's not that hard, especially if you just increase that finishing and that dribbling and passing, those key stats in particular. He can turn out to be that really solid winger that he's always got that potential to be, you know, like Mbappe, Neymar, Bale, you know, all those top class wingers that you see on Ultimate Team. He can be that type of guy for you on your career mode, whatever team you use. Now on to the second player on here, we have Ruben Neves, and I thought of this guy whilst doing my own Wolves career mode, and he's one of the best midfielders that you can possibly pick up on this game, in my opinion. He's young, and he's not the fastest, as you can see there by the 64 pace. I don't know about that in career mode. I think it's around the same. But this guy, he on career mode, he's got the overall rating of 80. And for a 21-year-old, that's a solid rating. Obviously, there are alternatives to this card, like Frankie de Jong, Hussein Aouar. But I think this guy is about the right price tag that you would want to pay for this guy. I mean, 25 million, it's a lot of money for someone who's not ridiculously high rated. But I feel as if you're going to get a lot out of this card, especially defensively and attackingly. This guy is absolutely fantastic if you're one of those players that likes to take long shot free kicks into the far corner or into the near post even. His free kick accuracy is absolutely sublime, and he's really good at that. Defending wise, I wouldn't really put this guy as a CDM in your career modes, but if you boost up that training, he 100% do the job there. His passing is absolutely fantastic, and his dribbling is okay, but another just one of those players that you can just boost up. I mean, like De Jong, you know, he's got a few flaws here and there, but Ruben Neves and De Jong, for example, they're really easily trainable. So, you know, he's a good player. He's 21 years old, so he's got a lot of time, depending on how many seasons you want to do with this guy. So it's a good long-term investment. Now on to the next player, we have Eder Militao. Is that how you say it? Eder Militao? I don't know. The youngster from Porto. He's 20 years old and has a rating of 79, which is a pretty solid rating if you ask me. I was actually lucky enough to go and pack this card on the right. Literally the minute the foot swap cards actually came out, I opened the mega pack from the SBC, and I was actually lucky enough to go and get this guy. I did sell him 320k, pretty solid profit if you ask me. But he's got a potential of 87, as you see there on his future card. But for 15 million, this guy's 100% worth it. When I did my Liverpool career mode, I thought, right, so they've got Lovren, Matip. I'll probably shift Lovren off, maybe keep Matip, and we'll start Gomez and Van Dijk. And I thought, well, if Gomez gets injured, I'm going to need someone to back him up to. And I thought of this guy, and I got him to an 85 in this season. He's one of the best young centre-backs on this game that you could buy with someone else that I have actually got into this video, that you'll see in a second. But Eder Militao, he goes up relatively quick, and he's one of those players that is balanced out at everything, and he could sort of play like FIFA 13, David Luiz. He's one of those players that could just drop into that midfield if required. So I think that's a really good trait about him, and he can also play fullback. He's got the pace in those specific areas. He's good at defending. I'm pretty sure this guy's actually got really good jumping on him, so he's gonna win those headers at the back post and far post, especially on corners as well on your career mode. But yeah, this is a really good investment for the future, and I definitely recommend you going and sign this guy, whether it be for as a backup player or a first team starting player. So yeah, he's a really good signing. Next player, we have got one of the best young centre-backs in the world. In fact, I'd say he is probably the best young centre-back in the world. And he'll probably move on to Barcelona, knowing him. We have Matthias, is that how you say it? Matthias de Ligt. The Dutchman from Ajax. He's currently 19 years old. I'm pretty sure on career mode he's 18. But I'm just going from the website FootWiz. That he's about, 90, it says 19 on the page. I'm just going to roll with that. And he's got a current potential of 92. And he's one of those centre-backs and one of those players, that you can... He's going to go up relatively quick. Like Renato Sanchez did on, what year did he come on FIFA? Was it FIFA 17? He's one of those players that had a really solid potential for a long time. You could get Renato Sanchez to 100, and I'm sure, I know he's got a 92 potential, but you could probably do the same with this card. Let's be real. There's nothing really holding you back. It'll take a long time. But his current rating on the career mode is 83, and that's a high rating. And if you're gonna go out and sign this guy, he's gonna be someone that you stick in your team without doubt. I wouldn't really go and pay 30-40 million for a bench player unless you're Manchester City and just somehow have 2 billion or something in the reserve that you can just go and fork out for this guy. But I definitely recommend you go and sign this guy. Once again, like Militao, he can just play fullbacks all into that CDM. So say you're on my Wolves career mode, I was lacking a player like João Moutinho because he was old on my career mode. What year did he retire? At 35 or 34? So I went and signed Militao, and same you can, like I said, you can do with the leagues, and he slot into that midfield role absolutely fine. He's one of those players that has a good or well-rounded card that he can just sort of really play anywhere in that defence/midfield. But like I said, the price tag is a bit pricey. It is a bit expensive. But if you are looking for a class first team centre-back or full-back or midfielder or CDM really, definitely recommend going and get this guy. And now for the last player on this list, we have my favourite centre-back at Liverpool, bar Van Dijk, Joe Gomez. This guy in real life has absolutely been phenomenal next to Virgil van Dijk. Unfortunately, he got injured against Burnley, which kind of sucks. He was out for the big game against Manchester City. He was out against Arsenal, but we beat them 5-1 anyway. But yeah, he's been absolutely superb in real life, and I can't wait for him to return. I think he's back in a couple of weeks anyway. But he's always that centre-back that I usually just go and sign on a career mode, no matter what team I use. He's 21, which is a good age. He's got about at least 10 years in him, depending on how long you want to do a career mode. He's 78 rated on career mode, which it's not the best, but he's someone that can easily be upgraded. So a lot of players on these lists, you can do training, and they're really easy to upgrade. You can get him from a 78 to an 84 at the end of the first season, which it's perfect if you're going with a promotion team. So we'll say Leeds or Middlesbrough or what's the other team, Aston Villa. If you can afford this guy, he's going to be that centre-back that's going to lead your team to the Premier League, if you know what I mean. And he's got a potential of 88, as you can see there on his foot swap card. The review for him will be in the description if you guys want to go and watch that. Be sure to drop a like on that video. But yeah, this is a really nice guy on career mode. He's got a good or well-rounded card. I wouldn't really say you could put him in midfield, but 100% you can play him at full-back position without doubt. But when I did my Wolves career mode and I actually went and signed this guy, I actually stuck him in a 5-back. Who did I stick him with? Willy Bolly, and who's the other centre-back that I got? Harry Maguire. So he does work well in a 5-back, 4-back, 3-back, whatever you want. He'll fit the bill. No matter what formation or team you play in. So anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully you guys have taken something from this video. I'm going to try and do some more career mode videos. I'm not too sure, depending on what you guys see. I'm going to leave a vote up on the top. Do I do some more career mode videos, or do I just sort of steer back towards Ultimate Team? But I thought I'd give this video a try. After the the failure of the Wolves career mode, rest in peace. But I was going to do it, it takes so long, and I just wouldn't have time for the other uploads on this channel, so I thought I might as well just do this video instead. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to smash that like button, comment down below any other videos you want to see me do. I mean, I'm always open to ideas, so I mean, if we do run out of content, as Ultimate Team recently has been a bit dead, it has unfortunately. But yeah, so if you want to drop any ideas, I'll be sure to read the comments. I always do, and I always reply to some of them. So anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out and goodbye.